Learning by Doing presents The Mad Dash. Watch us every Tuesday morning on YouTube. Join me and multiple crew members as I take our Krabi catamaran from Sydney, Australia all the way up around the top to Lombok in Indonesia. Made possible by our patrons. Thank you very much, you guys, and also our sponsors here on board for this trip. Thanks so much, guys. You can also follow us along on Marine Traffic or Vessel Finder. Trade Runner is the name. G'day guys, welcome back. Mad Dash. We're up here in Fraser Island now. Skipped a couple of legs actually, little ones. They're only small, so it wasn't really worth making a video. I don't want to milk it and do any extra drama for you guys, so we'll just do the good stuff. So last video was to Double Island Point Lagoon. Amazing place, stayed a day there. And then skipped across to the Wide Bay Bar, but didn't go around to the normal bar. Just went across Fisherman's Gully, it's called. No, Fisherman's Gutter, it's called. It's one of the things you can do in a catamaran. I couldn't really do in a mono, so I did that for the first time. Very easy. Just use your eyes where the waves aren't breaking, where the dark water is. Skip on through that channel. That was easy. And from there, stayed a night at Inskip Point. Next morning with the tide, went up to Tin Can Bay. It's only about 6 miles up the river. It's not a river, estuary, whatever. Went up there, didn't really need anything up there, but we got to meet up with a couple of people I've been wanting to meet up for a while. Really good friends actually. Pat and Margie on Mara, awesome. They had us round to their place for lunch. Good to catch up, good to meet them. I met them years and years and years and years ago. Actually here where I am now. And yeah, they live up there. And they took us to their beautiful house and made us an amazing lunch. And then proceeded to fill us up with jam and marmalade and fresh lemons and fresh tree tomatoes. What are they called? I can't remember the real name of them now. And also there was one of my favourite Australians, Croc. The original Croc Dundee. Probably not the original, but it should be. He's an awesome guy. Also met him here the first time, Fraser Island, back in 2013, my first ever year sailing. He taught me some things. We got fresh water out of the river here, filled up our tanks. He's on his little Warram. He's still got that little Warram catamaran and still an amazing guy. We actually met up with him, me and Marie met up with him in Maryborough, last year when we first got here. It's great to catch up with him again. Thanks guys, awesome to see you. Anyway, we went back down the river and up through the sandy straits, and we got up to here this morning, and this is Platypus Bay. Exactly, we're in Coongal Creek. As you can see from the drone footage, behind here is a big sort of estuary, but it's fed by a creek, Coongal Creek, and fresh water. I mean, Fraser Island's an incredible place anyway, just it's the biggest sand island in the world, and it's got rainforest on it, huge trees, and it's got freshwater lakes and rivers on it, even though it's a sand island in the middle of the ocean. Blows me how that works. Must come from underground a long way, I guess. Anyway, pretty incredible. And yeah, we're anchored up here. We're going to be here a couple of days. Well, no, tomorrow we're going to go up to Rooney's, which is the very northern tip of it. And yeah, as soon as we anchored up here, we saw this whale cruising by, and absolutely, he was flying too. I think he was puffing, he was out of breath, and he was just going for it. And he was coming up every 100 meters. Well, normally they go down for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and he was just flat out pumping and having to come up and breathe and poof, down again, as you can see this footage. And he just went straight past us, didn't even stop and say hi, just gone. He must have smelled a female over that way somewhere, and he was just, see you later, I'm out of here. Anyway, that's our first whale here. Hervey Bay is real well known for this whale area. Millions of people come here to go on whale watching tours, and I think from next month, I think July, August, they guarantee, the whale watching operators guarantee whale sightings. So basically it's going to happen. Otherwise you get your money back. Anyway, we've already seen our whale, so I guess we've got our money's worth. Yeah, another thing I want to show you, a little update to the arsenal. I got this. This is the new updated Insta360, and it's an absolute weapon. Haven't really used it much yet, but just from the feel of it, this one, it's just a bit heavier, and it's got a much bigger screen that you can see, and that screen is very sensitive, very reactive, so you can really flick through the menus, and it's like got this little tactile feel, so when you tap on something it vibrates right under your finger, and so you know you've done it. The other touch screen was sort of circular and it didn't really work that good. I didn't really use it much, but this one's really good. So I'll be using this camera a lot during this video, and I'm actually going to do a little competition for you guys. Basically every time I use a shot of this in this next edit, I will put a little logo of this camera in the screen somewhere, and whoever gets the correct amount of those little logos in the message below, I'll send you a t-shirt, learning by doing t-shirt and some stickers. Anywhere in the world, feel free to get involved with that. There'll also be a link below for this, and I can get you a discount, and I can get you a free invisible selfie stick, all of that. And also, if you buy it from there, I get a little slice of that, helps me out too. Win, win, win. But anyway, I'm looking forward to using this camera. The last one I've used heaps. You probably haven't even noticed it in the videos, but heaps of them. When you think it's a drone shot, it's probably this. And also, they sent me the underwater kit for it. I haven't had that one before. Really cool to see how it goes underwater. Anyway, let's get on with it. Long intro. This beach goes about 20 kilometers in either direction. You can see all these four-wheel drive tracks. They get ferried over here to Fraser Island, and they drive up and down, and it's squeaky sand. Love my squeaky sand. I'll go check out this estuary behind here. Oh, the rest of them is. Fresh water here. Tide's out. The tide's coming back in slowly, but this is fresh water here still. Amazing place to come and look at birds, and luckily we're far enough south there's nobody crocs around here, because this is the sort of place that crocs would hang out.
Fresh water.
What do you reckon, we were? Yeah, fresh, eh?
Yeah.
Nice place, eh? We go for a swim. Beautiful place, really amazing. This is one of the wonders of the world, this Fraser Island, Kagari. It's called in the local language, Kagari. Wow, this is such an incredible place. There's Freshwater Creek here, Coongull Point. It's really cool. Sun's going down over there in the ocean, and it's beautiful fresh water. And you know, a lot of you guys who live on land don't really know, well, you can't appreciate fresh water, but when you're surrounded by salt water on the ocean, when you find a freshwater creek somewhere, you're pretty much obliged to go for a swim no matter what, just because you don't get that much, and what you do have, you take care of, you guard it jealously, because, well, we don't have water makers, so our water is like what stops us going back to land and getting more. I might throw myself in here. It's not very deep here though. Well, I might go for a bit of a wade, and we'll see whether I go full swimming or not. Deep than it looks. Wow, what a cool place. Don't know if this bag's waterproof completely. I've got my drone in there, so I'm just going to keep that above and hold it above, and we'll go down. Whew, it's pretty cold. I will tell you that. It's coming straight out of the ground, this water, so it's pretty cold. But as soon as I'm here, I might as well go right in. Whew, it is freaking freezing. It's amazing though, look at this. Look at these, like, looks like hair. Wow. Breakfast time. You reckon we were? Good day?
Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing today?
We're heading to the north of Fraser Island. So it's about 20 nautical miles.
Yeah, 25 or
It takes us
something.
about 3 hours, but we are now on sail, so
Yeah, we're going a bit slower.
a bit of 3.7 knots downwind.
Yeah, I got bugger all wind this morning, but because it's not very far, and as we get further away from the beach, the wind should fill in a little bit.
You made me so light, rushed in like wind. Remember my life, I wasn't happy. You made all the stars alive. I hid all the pain, told many lies.
arrived at the top of the north end of Fraser Island, Kagari. I don't even know what it's called, but there's an awesome big sand dune, as you can see there, and a pretty beautiful looking waterfall. What am I saying? I'm dreaming. It's not a waterfall, it's a lighthouse. Pretty close to a waterfall, I guess. Dickhead. Anyway, we was dropping the dinghy in the water. We've set the anchor, turned the lights on. We've got a bag full of stuff just in case, water and stuff, and drone and all that. And we're going to try and walk up to the lighthouse. It's 3 o'clock now, so there's only 2 more hours of light, but we'll try and get up there because we're leaving early in the morning. Be our only chance. Alright, let's go. So good having this new dinghy. We're ripping. We can get really fast and in style. Thanks again, Highfield. Legends. Alright, coming short. There was a 4-wheel drive and a few motorbikes here, but they've buggered off. I don't know what all this stuff is. What do you think it is? Huh? Alien spaceship?
Yeah, some water storage.
Water?
Yeah, water storage.
Uh-huh.
Graves, bunkers. Oh shit. Wow.
Right, it's getting steeper. I need to put my shoes in sport mode. Thanks, Ethan. Look. Okay, sport mode engaged. Aged 9 months. Just a baby, this one, 9 months. John Simpson.
51 years old. Kind of young.
So it appears that the track we were on only took us to these graves, but we're just bush bashing now. Probably not supposed to do that in Fraser Island, but it's not like we're damaging anything. And I can see the lighthouse. Yeah, you can see a white thing up there. It's just up the hill. We're just going to bush bash up there, and then on the way down we'll find a proper track. Hard work.
Yeah.
You made it. All good?
Oh.
Okay, we're going back down by a different road. Instead of the bush bash, we're trying this track. It looks quite well travelled, so we might just take us straight to the beach, or it might take us somewhere else. We will find out. What do you reckon? It's the right track?
I think so. Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
1 hour of daylight.
Yeah, we've got about 1 hour till the sun goes down. But
better not get lost.
Yeah, better not get lost. Nah, we'll be fine. We just have to walk towards the sun, basically. If we follow the sun, we're going to get to the boat. So we should be good. Anyway, that was pretty cool up there. Pretty impressive lighthouse. I guess it's sort of an important one. Although these days with GPS, no one even really looks around them. They just look at the screen all day. Anyway, but I guess back in the day, it's pretty important to see a light on the end of this island and not run into this big sand island. Pretty cool to climb up here anyway. It's good to get off the boat sometimes and use the legs. That's what's important for me. Just hiking up hills. I love it. It's my my poor old knees. I've had 3 knee reconstructions, ACLs and things. And if I don't use my legs, that's when I get problems. I start feeling like I've got arthritis and start feeling wobbly and shitty. As long as I keep using my legs and my muscles are strong, my knees actually feel pretty good, considering they've had a massive hiding their whole lives. Had lots of fractures and meniscus cuts and MCL, ACL 3 times. So it's pretty important to keep moving, so I try and climb hills when I can. You like climbing hills?
Yeah, okay. You're still a young man, so it's alright.
Anyway, we'll get back down to the boat and we'll have a sunset. Maybe have a beer.
A few beers.
A few beers. Yeah, that's good. Wow, what a rad place. Sort of feel like we're at the end of the earth. If it wasn't for all these 4-wheel drive tracks, we'd be really down here. A couple of fishing boats over that way. Trade runner. There's a trawler over there. There's a dinghy there. I'm gonna throw the drone up in the air now and film this sand dune over there. Well guys, sun's going down, and that'll be the end of another video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Pretty good look at the top end of Fraser Island. Had a good time up here, not too much wind, but we cruised along. Thanks very much patrons, you guys making this happen. Hope you guys are enjoying these sort of more vlog style videos that we're doing along the way, me and We've got some more crew. Well, we've got another guy joining us in about a week's time, and then he'll be with us for a couple of weeks, and then there's a couple joining us a couple of weeks after that. So we've got some new people coming through. Next week's video will be the bunker group. It looks like we're going to get the weather to go from here where we are now, Fraser Island, up through 3 or 4 of the atolls, up towards the Great Keppel Islands and Roslyn Bay. That'll be our next stop to go and reprovision Roslyn Bay. And yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, pretty tired. Anyway, thanks again guys, really cool. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Leave some comments below. Like, subscribe. If you really like, go and check out Patreon link. Do what We'wa does. We'wa's Patreon. We'wa's good. See you guys, bye bye. Say bye bye.